It's been a bit of a long time, but it's Living 69 and I'm back with round 1 of season 3 of the Pro League of the AOR GT3 series on Project Cars. Quick update, reason why I haven't done any videos is because over Christmas, New Year and my birthday was just after that, I was being a lazy bastard. So yeah, I've got quite a few videos to do, including time trial, hot lap and setup videos, but I will get around to doing those at some point. As you can see, round 1 is at the Nurburgring GP track, which to most of you will probably look familiar as it's the track the F1 cars go around. Difference with this season being there's actually changing weather conditions. Now I say that, it's not on random, they're set conditions, but you still got to adjust to them. So yeah, it should be an interesting season. It's a wet race round here. I had never driven in the wet on this game before, even against the computer. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. This is my fastest lap from qualifying. As you can see, it took a bit of a while to get round because in the wet it is a whole new ball game to me. But we come down to turn 1. Oh, running out onto the curb, taking things a little bit dangerously. But using similar braking points to when it's in the dry, because mainly I was running with a lot more downforce seeing as it's wet. Wanted to make sure I had enough grip going around the fast corners as well. I genuinely cannot remember any of the setup from this. I probably just tweaked the dry setup. I'll probably soften the rear suspension to give it a little bit more grip coming out of corners and that, but genuinely cannot remember what I've done with it. But it's been, looking at the footage, it's been an alright lap so far. I mean, it's been a bit slidey here and there, but that's to be expected in the rain, and obviously with it being my first race, it's going to be a whole new ball game. Oh yeah, just to let you know, my teammate for this season, I probably should have told you this at the beginning, is Stevie SQ. I'll leave a link to his channel so you can go and watch his races, as he's got a lot more up at the moment than I have. But we are in the McLaren GT3 and our team name is McLaren not Honda. So yeah, hopefully McLaren not Honda will have a better season than McLaren actual Honda. Then again, it couldn't get any worse. But yeah, before that corner you saw us running a little bit wide and there was a car that threw us off a bit. The car coming out in the wet, even GT3 cars, they are extremely tail happy, and I love this McLaren. Like, I've got a setup on it where I can push and I can do consistent lap times, as you will begin to see later on in the season. But yeah, we come out of the chicane. I thought we nailed that pretty nicely in the wet, locking up the brakes going into the braking zone. Now this was before I found my sweet spot on the brakes with the setup and brake pressure and yada yada yada. But yeah, as we come across the line, and that puts us in a provisional 3rd place. I'm not too sure if we're still there by the end of it. I probably should have cut this a little bit shorter, as it's not needed, as it's about to slide into the results. Yeah, no, there we go. Dropped down to 5th. Because of me and my dumb self-editing, I couldn't tell you for the life of me who the top 4 was, because I'm also too lazy to actually look at the website and find out. But as you'll see when we go into the race, you'll probably be able to spot their gamer tags. But I thought that was a pretty solid result for what was my first wet race session. But so yeah, here we go. 4 lights, 8 lights, 12 lights, and go. We get what looks to be an absolutely great launch off the line. I'm sorry if my commentary goes a little bit off now because the screen's jumping for me watching it on the little preview thing. But yeah, we're coming up to turn 1, and as always with this track, I go straight for the outside line. I trust people enough in this league not to dive bomb at the first corner, especially on this game, and I just wanted to stay out of trouble. So yeah, try and send it down the inside, make contact with Carl, I think, lose the rear end, get a little bit here, there and everywhere. The Mighty Midget goes past in his McLaren, and now we're down to 6th, so it could have been a worse start if I'm honest. But it could have been better if I hadn't lost the rear end, so you know, I just got to make the most of it. Sort of keep it on the track and do the best we can as we go into the next bit of the race. Oh yeah, watch this. Oh, this is what you call anticipating making a mistake and someone corner cutting and the penalty coming in. Watch this. Take the corner beautifully, notice that my midget's going to have a penalty and just swiftly go around the other side. And yeah, now we get a little bit too happy on the throttle and we decide to go gymkhana around the little stadium section. And we'll probably do it again with this one. Yeah, here we go, sliding through the Schumacher S's, and then that time it cost us 4th place as Mighty Midget goes past. So yeah, it's been an interesting, Schumacher S's again. Are we going to do it this time? Oh yeah, here we go, but this this time on the exit. As you can see, as the tyre wear was going down, it was getting a little bit more hectic. But as we were struggling, I was like, sod it, first race of the season, may as well try and do something with it. So change to intermediates. Now, if you look at the tyre pressures there, I probably should have moved them all the way down to the bottom, but I had no idea how wet tyres or intermediate tyres act in this weather condition. So I was literally just winging it. And my idea with this was, I knew the rain was going to sort of calm down later on in the race, but as you can see, there's still a lot of standing water. And yeah, they weren't the best tyres to be on at said specific moment. Yep. Get a cut track penalty even when you extend and don't gain anything, and then when you put your foot down halfway through the corner, you slide out like a bum. So yeah, here we go, coming up to the chicane at the end, and tyres just lock up, we go straight on. So we had changed a little bit. Get a cut track penalty, how much more time do you want me to lose? But as you can see, these weren't the best tyres to be on, but I knew the weather would come to me at some point, so it was just a case of waiting for that moment. And yeah, but the understeer and then another cut track at exactly the same spot as like 30 seconds ago. Lovely. So yeah, moving on to lap 13. I think this is where the tyres started to come to me a little bit. As you can see, I think Stevie done the same thing, and I told him when to put inners on. I think he put them on a lap or two before, but my inners were just dead from trying to get some grip in standing water, and it just didn't work out. So I pretty much balls myself up there, so I just had to take these tyres as long as I could, which weren't going to plan, to be honest. I was spending more time going sideways, which looks alright, but as most people know, it is not fast in the slightest. So yeah, sorry about that transition, that was awful editing, I forgot to put something in. But yeah, as you can see, the rain started to die down. I needed to make a massive adjustment quickly and took a gamble by going on the softs, even in this weather. But my thinking was, I knew, as I said, the weather's going to die down. Hopefully the tyres will come to me at a time where I can make a gain on people. As you can see, we're coming up behind Run Bum now, and I think this is quite a decent move. Changing conditions as well, he's in the SLS, I'm in the Merc. So we get a great run through the Schumacher S's, making sure we don't lose any of the power. He gets a quite a shoddy exit, to be fair, and then we just straight around the outside, late on the brakes, keep it all calm and under control, and there we go, bish bash bosh, up to, I can't even remember what position that was, to be honest. Oh yeah, look, even making the set of even worse in dry conditions. Damn. But yeah, as you can see, I was having quite a few issues with keeping this thing between the white lines. So oh yeah, then we just brake way too late, and rather than get a cut track penalty doing it that way, decided to just slow down, take the short route. But yeah, oh god, here we go, another cut track penalty. Oh, how you end up cutting the Schumacher S's like that is beyond me, and Stevie giving me a tap, although that was more my fault. And as you can see, last lap, we have got Stevie behind us, going around the first corner, and me being a donut, understeers and spins, hits the wall. As you can see, Tom Chambers is coming up behind us and he overtakes us. Now you are going to be on board with this the whole lap. I'm not going to speak, I'll put a little bit of music over it, and then you can see what happens at the end. Peace.